Hi everybody. Hello Scorpios. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Gemmy's Road to Spirituality. I am Gemmy. I decided to do now the reading for you guys, Scorpios, for the month of March 2021. I was reading a little bit about you guys, but it's gonna be a month quite emotional, I believe, for you Scorpios. You are already in a spiritual, ascension process, as well as what I'm feeling for many of you Scorpios that are going through a transformation as well. You're a very, sensual, feminine water energy, Scorpios. And yes, it can be a lot of passion, sexual desire, emotion as well, cups quite a bit that you might be facing this month as well. But this is not the most important, energy that I feel about you. I feel more of a spiritual, work on yourself that I feel this month for you guys. And as well, I was reading about everything that is going to happen planetary in your sign as well. And it's going to be a month for you to reorganize yourself, to reorganize your probably concerns. You're going to think about what you on how and what you waste your energy. You're going to be more private as well, and more into yourself, more into your private business interests as well. Communication is going to be a factor as well for you. Maybe you don't communicate correctly in some different, in some aspects of your relationships or your business endeavors, whatever plans or projects, home, relationships, partnerships as well. We talk about love. We talk about our ascension as well. This month is very important to understand. I'm losing my voice here. It seems that it's something that is not coming out, or it doesn't want to be put out there, maybe for you this month, in terms of deliberate communication, or somebody wants to stop you communicating something to somebody as well. And this is happening for me for specific signs. I don't have much of this before the reading, or trying to channel energies or do the reading for a specific sign. But in this case for you as well, it's about your deliberate alignment to your inner purpose as well. So it's that enlightenment, spiritually awakening, aligning within yourself, your perception, your thoughts, but your emotions. Maybe this month, the month of March 2021, is going to be quite emotional. On the 13th of March, we're going to have a new moon in Pisces, which is the sign that we are in. The sun still is here, for the Vedic people until next month, 16th or 17th as well. It's going to be prolonged. So many of these emotions, or whatever trouble emotionally, maybe, things from the past as well, that you're still, hanging to, and you didn't actually release, or you didn't do this, emotional clearance, letting go, healing, forgiving, understanding as well. You have a lot of baggage emotionally from the past. Maybe something is going to be hit during this month for you guys as well. Gemini is in Mars, actually entered on the 3rd. We are going to have the sun, it says it enters into Aries on the 21st. But I told you, for me, this is for the Western. For the Vedic, it's going to go 3 weeks more. Because it's on a different, side. It doesn't matter. Both charts actually have a very a lot to do with us. It doesn't matter if we belong to Western or we belong to Vedic as well. But it was very interesting for you here, what I read. And we have as well a full moon at the end of this month on 28th of March in the sign of Libra, which is air, which is masculine, which is very, very straight to the point, brings some type of justice. Libra is justice as well. Bring some cutting, communication, truth that is happening for you as well, Scorpios. But as well was what I was reading, it was that for you, the trine between Mars in Gemini and Saturn in Aquarius could bring support for home projects and financial planning, while the sextile between Mercury in Pisces and Uranus in Taurus could help with creativity and innovation. So maybe it's something on the creative, aspect for you, Scorpios. I believe you have a lot of creativity. You're very creative as well. You're very touchy-feely. You could be a little bit petty. You could be a little bit, unbalanced emotionally as well, because you are, you have some things triggered within you and in your charts, of course, with the planetary influence happening this month as well. What I was reading as well, some type of healing, it's supposed to happen for you at this time as well, with Venus as well, and the time of the full moon in Libra. The sun is going to be in Aries, as they say in Western, but you're gonna have some type of peacemaking with somebody, or some type of discussion, communication. It's what I was actually having troubles with here, but yes, as I said, Mars joins the North Node in Gemini as well. Gemini is a very important, aspect this month, and this energy is going to go in April as well for everybody. Maybe by the end of April, we're going to get to some shadow side of this Pisces time, this emotional time, this triggering, in your emotions. It's going to bring some, deep wounding, or, past lives, unfair and unbalanced and injustice in some, aspects of your emotions, or some things that you didn't want to release, that was totally unjust and unfair for you guys in your lives from your point of view. But this is going to actually change with Mars joining the North Node in Gemini between the 25th and 27th of March. This is going to trigger your ambitions actually this month, in March, Scorpios. And you're going to be more action driven towards, towards, your feelings. If your feelings are not going to be at the right place in that moment, you are not probably going to understand a few things, or you're not going to be able to see some deep wounding within yourselves. And this is very important for you guys. Maybe Aries is very important as well. The month of April, next month for you Scorpios, I have the Emperor here, which is Aries. This is the God card. This is a card of authority, and the card underneath it was actually turned over, and it's actually the Magician, and the Knight of Swords, and the Temperance. And look at this, the Justice, and the Fool, and the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my God, and the High Priestess. So look at this month for you Scorpios. You are the rockets that actually penetrate the dimensions here, because in the spiritual realm you are a great star. Even if you actually discover the High Priestess within yourself, it doesn't matter if you're male or female as well, you are gonna have a brand new beginning in manifestation with the Ace of Pentacles. And I'm gonna lay them in the order that they came, one after the other. The Emperor here is Aries, and this is masculine energy in the dimensional world. This is a person of authority, of power, a well-recognized person. This person is singular. It's the sign of God, actually singularity. Maybe you are alone at this time, Scorpio. I'm talking about male energies in general. I feel that many men in these days, actually, they are quite lonely and they don't get very much into, relationships, romantic, because they had, bad experiences in the past, in their lives. And then the magician was turned just like this. I saw it and I could not believe it. It was, turned. This is Gemini and Virgo. Actually, you are a magician, Scorpio. You are going to be able to find all the elements, which is air, fire, earth, and water, to actually manifest. But you're going to manifest with the help, of the divine. This is the infinite sign here. This is twin flame. You are a magician, an alchemist here in the 3D. You're going to work mostly with this energy of fire, of the god, energy here, with the Aries card, the Emperor. There is creativity, there is passion with the wand, there is impulsiveness, determination to take action. I believe this is so much action. Maybe you should consider not taking action before you think things through as well, Scorpios. Don't just jump into conclusions and go very quickly towards somebody that's not really there for you, or is not the person for you. Maybe it's time for you to actually listen more, observe more, in order for you to get that, big picture. As being the Emperor here, quite higher, power and authority. Maybe this is a lawyer, maybe you work in the law, maybe you're military as well, maybe you're a police officer, whatever you are supposed to have some type of integrity here. The Emperor card for me means integrity as well. This person can be very narcissistic, very, selfish, very self-absorbed, very egotistical. Maybe it's time for you, if you really want to manifest, Scorpios, this month, maybe it's not the month for you to be, selfish or egotistical, or, too crude, or, self-absorbed within yourself. Maybe you think that you're, the shit, and people cannot actually compare to you, or you're a higher level, or you're richer or more, I don't know what, than others. Maybe it's time for you to be a humble Emperor. This is what I feel as well, in order for you to be able to manifest in truth, in truth and in the reality, or whatever things you are actually brought here to manifest in the 3D. And then I have Knight of Swords. I wanted to say Ace of Swords, and brand new revelation, truth, but the Knight of Swords is going to be somebody coming towards you with the action of air. These are a message of truth, some type of truth coming towards you, or you want to, you're expecting this from an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or maybe you have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your chart. But this message comes towards a Gemini or a Virgo here. Very, very quickly, you're going to be surprised. Maybe the person that you're watching about is a Gemini, or has Gemini or Virgo very strongly, or Aries in their chart. And this can be a Libra and Aquarius as well. I have the Temperance card here for you, Scorpio. This is Sagittarius. The Sagittarius is actually the 7th house of Gemini. It can be, or maybe you are this, have this Sagittarius in your chart, and in this, aspect of polarity, or whatever manifestation of Sagittarius, it has to do with whatever call or mission you have on the plane, or in this situation here, because we are talking about something specific for you, Scorpio, that you are supposed to understand or fulfill, or fix, balance, bring some type of justice here. And this is actually balancing the mind, body, and soul, spirit. This is alignment of chakras. This is a type of balance within yourself, strength, ability of actually seeing the both, sides, maybe the masculine, the feminine, maybe the light and the darkness, the shadow side, the subconscious, because we are seeing here a high priestess, which is a Pisces. And this can be every sign for me. This is Pisces mostly, but we are in Piscean times now. So this means that one solar year is actually finishing in a few days, in a few weeks. And this is actually, Pisces is the completion of all the 12 houses. A very important cycle is going to be finishing here for you, Scorpio, at this time. This is what I'm feeling as well with this High Priestess. You got to some point, to a point of culmination in your spirituality, your enlightenment. You balance that feminine energy in such a totality. Maybe you ascended as a feminine energy here, Scorpio, divine feminines here. Because I can take this High Priestess as, having the Temperance within her, having the Knight of Swords. It doesn't matter if it's towards herself or others as well, with the Magician. But I believe this message goes to the Magician, because the Magician, it's supposed to be a messenger as well, to manifest in the three-dimensional with whatever, element, circumstance. Maybe it's truth. Both Gemini and Virgo are actually ruled by Mercury, which is a sign of communication, mental balance, justice, through the element of air, which is the element of truth. And then next, after the High Priestess, I have the Justice card, which is the card of Libra. And Scorpio, at the end of the month, on the 28th of March, we're going to have a full moon in Libra, which is balancing the act, divine justice. The scales have been balanced. Whatever was brought or you came with in this lifetime, it actually works in your favor. Scorpios, you receive justice in this lifetime, because look, the full after here, I mixed a little bit the cards because the High Priestess was the last that I saw in all these cards that came. And I have to actually point out that these cards fell the first ones, and I took them while I was speaking to you. But then when I saw all these cards with the Emperor, and then all the cards that was actually behind this Emperor, this is a masculine energy here with the Magician, a male magician that is actually predominantly in Gemini, Virgo, and Aries, that some truth is coming very quickly towards him. And this is actually with the interference of the divine here, with the Temperance, towards this High Priestess. So this couple that you have here, that we have here, Scorpios, the masculine, it's very three-dimensional, carnal, businessman, somebody very well known in the 3D, in the life that he is having here, that you're having, you or your partner, it doesn't matter. Maybe you're the female or the male, but we are talking about masculine and feminine energies. They can complete the same bodies that we are talking about, energies in itself. Predominantly feminine energy, predominantly masculine energy we are talking here. And then the Justice is both energies, is masculine and feminine. Even if we have here like a more women figure, I believe there, it talks about both energies as well. It's a balance of both energies in this union that you're having, Scorpios, here, that I see very clearly. Or you're becoming this together, masculine and feminine together, or one of you are the masculine energy, and you are, receiving this message, or you're seeing this truth reality about this High Priestess here that stands between Justice and Temperance card. So this High Priestess is very favored here by the divine. You are very favored as feminine energy, Scorpios. And then we have the Fool card, which I said before. This is the card of Aries, from Aries to Pisces. It's all the zodiac for me. This can be every sign, but this is a leap of faith, actually. This is, risking for something unexpected or something unknown. You don't know what is going to happen next. Something is finishing here for, you know, both of you in this union as well. Something very, very big has taken place or is taking place right now for you, Scorpios, for you and your divine partner here in the 3D, in all the elements within, with the element of truth of air here, with Sagittarius. That is actually a very important for you or your partner, depending where is Sagittarius and Libra position in your chart. And then this full as well, it's a risk, is the risk taking time, making time as well. And then I have an Ace of Pentacles for you here, guys, which is very, very grounded and very real for you. And the Fool is actually taking a look at the Justice. This Fool knows that justice is actually balanced finally. Justice has been paid, or is paid off here, is balanced into this situation, into this mixture of this union that you're having in the spiritual path, in the ascension path, in your relationship with your divine partner as well. It's time to make a risk, to jump, but it is all worth it. Look at this. A brand new opportunity with a brand new doorway. Something is closing, is shutting behind you. Now it's another open way, path from the divine for you, Scorpios, to actually be able to manifest everything that is justly, it's perfect for you at this time. It's given to you by the divine, and you really worked really hard for this masculine or feminine energy. Maybe you Scorpions, male or female here, you are in the 3D, an emperor energy. You're a doer. You make a difficult, you know, decisions. You are a good leader. You are on top of other people's. You are successful. You know how to manifest, and you are truthful. First, most of all, with yourself, with the Gemini Virgo here, and the Knight of Swords actually looking straight and coming with a sword up. And the Magician actually is really hard at work with the wand here and with the, you know, infinite sign here, very, very guided and very balanced. And he knows actually what to bring from within to actually be able to manifest in the external as well. Very important here for you, Scorpio, male or female, feminine or masculine energies. You are very, you know, psychic, very compassionate, very, you know, you are in touch, very in touch with the nature, with the air that you breathe, the water, the food that you're having. You go and touch the grass, you go and touch the sand with your feet. You have, you know, you touch different the flowers, you treat the nature, and you see the nature in a very different way, as well as within you connect completely and totally with yourself. And then the first cards that I told you, they're almost all of them in the reverse, but I'm just going to show them to you, and if they're going to come up, I'm going to just take them. 7 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag here. You have worked very, very hard for this situation and on yourself, Scorpios, to actually not stand up for yourself and defend your own beliefs and defend whatever rights you have, and right to actually to ascend and to have these brand new beginnings with justice and true manifestation in your life, and be that emperor, that authority that you really are. You're defending yourself, and you do it very, very well. You're supposed to, or you were actually triggered in the past to stand up for yourself. And these are the energies that brought you here with the first row that I have for you, Scorpios. As well, the Hangman, this is Pisces. It can be every sign as well. This is this, you know, for a long time you stayed in a very uncomfortable position, but now you have a different clarity and illumination, revelation about the truth and the situation that you had to go through in your, you know, path. And then 7 of Pentacles in the reverse here, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You didn't see, actually, you planted seeds. and you were quite patient about these seeds, about this time past, all the investment and everything that you put into the situation that we are talking, as a high priestess here, and a magician, and an emperor, and a temperance, and a justice, and a fool. But you still haven't seen the results for the seeds that you have planted. So you're actually a little bit disappointed, or you were in the past. The Judgment in the reverse, the truth was not coming out in the way that it was supposed to be. And with the Temperance being here, the Judgment in the reverse. I'm going to read the Judgment in the reverse. Judgment is number 20. Judgment inverted. The problem is accepting ourselves when we are flawed. We compare ourselves to other people. We judge other people negatively to make ourselves look better. This is what the reverse judgment card is about, making other people feel small or less than. It is one thing to lever our disgust or self-hatred on ourselves, but it is quite another to aim that toxic mess at someone else. If this comes up in a reading, it oftentimes has to do with gossip or flat-out malicious behavior. Negativity pointed outward is just as bad as negativity pointed inward. It just makes more of a splash. It's also about creating another truth for yourself that doesn't fit and is terribly uncomfortable. How long can you wear that? How long can you punish yourself while the truth is just waiting for you to live it? I get this card a lot with people who are in jobs that don't suit them or marriages that have died on the inside. It seems impossible to change the situation, but unbearable to stay. So this is talking about you or the other person that actually lived, very, wrong or messy situations, because you didn't want to face yourself. First of all, most of all, you didn't want to face yourself, and then the negativity, or putting other people, looking at other people, talking about them maliciously, saying wrong things because you were trying to hide whatever was happening in your life, even if it's just codependency, monotony, the same old, there is no spark anymore, we live the same shit, different day. We don't want to actually face the truth and the reality of the situation. So that's why we deny, and we just create a lot of immature toxicity around us, or in our relationships, in our family groups, whatever friends we have, social groups, that we start to actually diffuse and deflect the truth and the reality about our lives or about ourselves, and we go into in a very, very wrong place of denying and not being, it says here, how long can you punish yourself while the truth is just waiting for you to live it? People that deny the truth. This is Judgment in the reverse. Wow. So this, it says here, I get this card a lot with people who are in jobs that don't suit them or marriages that have died on the inside. It seems impossible to change the situation, but unbearable to stay. And this Temperance actually here, let's look at the Temperance real quick here, because I want to get something else about this Temperance, maybe. Number 14. I am balancing. Yes, it's a balancing act for you here, Scorpios, with this High Priestess. I have to say. For the feminine energy, Temperance is similar to the balance found in Justice. So the same balance brings temperance as justice as well for you guys, Scorpios. but it's more of a day-to-day kind of thing. So temperance is more, day by day, moment by moment, connecting with everything that you are. Every moment counts, actually. The angel is pouring water back and forth between two identical cups. The angel has one foot on the shore and one in the water. The water being poured from one cup to the other is perfectly balanced. So it talks about balancing your emotions, really, really, as I understand for the Temperance card here. On one side is land, on the other water. I have heard that following words used to describe him: oasis, peace, calm, zen. On his forehead, a circle, on his chest, a triangle. In many basic decks, there is also a square around the triangle. The square, triangle, circle the square, triangle, circle have to do with body, mind, spirit. All are represented because if you fall behind in the upkeep of one, the others will suffer. The wings are equal. So there is a lot of balance that it's required for you, Scorpios, and it is given to you here with the Temperance card. It's what I'm feeling. In one side, we have ranging hills leading off into the distance, and on the other, a lovely garden to rest in. One foot on land, one in the water. Balance, balance, balance. This card can also represent alchemy, as well as the Magician. It's a card of alchemy as well. So we have two cards of alchemy and two cards that means the same: balance, injustice, the same even balance with the scales here in Libra. So Libra might be very important as well for you in your chart or in your, divine partner's chart here, Scorpios. A little of this and a little of that is okay. You can blend almost anything and nothing really has to be in extremes. Opposites can be blended. You can just have to have patience and the right equipment. Men and women, fire and water. Hell, even oil and water can be mixed. You just have to know the secret. There is a balance. We just have to stop and look around to find it. Temperance roots between death and the devil. In the tarot, change, peace, chaos. Grace, peace, wisdom, integration, movement without loss of self, calm, moderation. What a beautiful, beautiful card. And actually, this Temperance comes here to show you very kindly and very day by day, moment by moment, whatever experience you're having, Scorpios, this month. Temperance comes with this, kindness and peace and balancing very smoothly and slowly, showing you the parts that you didn't want it to face, the things that actually you left all the skeletons and close them, put them in the closet, and you don't want to face them. Surely, slowly, for sure, the Temperance is going to show you or your divine partner what was actually failing, the work that they didn't want to face, the truth that they didn't want to face, for you on your side, on your partner's side as well. I have the Lovers here in the reverse, which is Gemini, actually underneath the High Priestess. I believe these cards are what it was in the past and what it triggered you in this, whatever in these energies for you, Scorpios. And the Lovers being in the reverse, a choice was not made as well from one of the sides. Maybe the masculine could not or didn't want to take a choice that was, about a divine couple here with the angel on top. This is actually predestined. Both parties chose this life to actually reconnect and come back together for a divine purpose here with the angel. This is a lot of love, attraction, passion, true love, actually deep, very carnal can be as well, because the Lovers usually appear with with the devil, and they are both chained by the neck with this chain imposed by them. But this card actually separates the lovers from this toxicity. That's why the judgment is still here. There is still immaturity or not facing the truth and the facts and the reality of whatever happened or choices that were made in the past in this union for you Scorpios from your side. And I could not actually put it in the reverse. I put the lovers, upright. I don't know. I'm going to leave it upright. I don't see it as reverse. Or maybe this as reverse, it can be a fake divine partner here. That is shown, it is shown actually to this high priestess. There is somebody here that can be a Gemini still, can be a karmic partner that is shown to this high priestess that actually can have, dreams from the past, remembering past lives, going deep within. This high priestess know her darker side. She knows her shadow. And she's not actually afraid to dive deep within herself to know the truth and the reality of the darkness within her. And this is probably the challenge for you as feminine in the high priestess, Scorpio feminine energies here. It doesn't matter if you're a male, if you're actually wanting to face this high priestess within yourself, you are not supposed to be afraid of the past, whatever happened in a past life. Because this high priestess is very psychic, very intuitive. She remembers stuff from maybe multiple lifetimes, maybe going to the root of the problem, going to back to where this situation started. And if it didn't start it in this lifetime, it's quite, far away that you're supposed to be going to actually find out the truth about what happened. What are you supposed to fix in this lifetime as well? It's very important to understand this. And I believe this is the journey, and that's why all the help here, the justice came with the temperance for this high priestess to surround her. Because this high priestess needed to go to a deeper level that many people can experience. And now she knows the truth about these lovers in the reverse. Or she knows that because she was the one, if she's a Gemini or has you and your partner, if you have Gemini and you're represented by the sun sign of Gemini with the lovers here, a choice was not made in the past life as well. Maybe you give it all up in the past life as well. And maybe this lifetime you're supposed to understand that if you give it again away, you're not going to make that reasonable and decent moral choice that you're actually called to do with these lovers. These lovers is not a joke. For many people, that you will have to understand how big of a choice, how important this choice is for you in this divine partnership. If it's talking about you or it's not you, that it's actually meddling or in the mixture of this divine couple here with this high priestess that is totally recognized here as the high priestess. This is the masculine and the feminine, but the feminine energy here in this union, actually, guys, for you Scorpios, it's actually the one recognized and is doing all this penetration and all the dimensions that she had to travel back to, or she's going to have to travel until the 6D or 7 or 8 or 9D. It really depends on the number of her path life here. What number she'll have to actually fulfill in this lifetime as well. So there are degrees of spirituality that this high priestess has gotten herself to, and she's supposed to go to this ascension type of vibration, acknowledgement, alignment within herself and the divine, for the purpose of the fixing of this karmic or unfair, unjust, because justice is here. That means justice is going to be done in this lifetime, in this partnership. It doesn't matter if it's it's the Gemini or it's not this Gemini with the judgment in the reverse. Maybe this Gemini in the reverse was the one stubborn that didn't want to do the work. They didn't want to actually face the reality, the truth, be responsible enough, start a lot of riots and a lot of, gossip, lies, deceit, They were not thankful and grateful. They talked dirty, they talked bad, they misused whatever truth, love, and true divine partnership this was supposed to be. They actually denied it, and they didn't want it to deal with it. They didn't want to make a clear and moral and good choice that actually was shown to them, to this partner, or to you, Scorpio. It doesn't matter who you are. The judgment was not proper here because this person was a fake twin flame as well. It can be. And now the high priestess see this. You as a high priestess with the temperance and the justice here, now you see that this is not your true divine partner. Maybe the one that you actually committed yourself to the point of marriage with in the past. Or whatever type of commitment or whatever type of relationship you, or business you wanted to deal with, that person, whatever type of kids involved, businesses, homes, money investments, whatever it was in that relationship, because it's much more here with the lovers of involvement. And it seems that the divine is not actually here because this is not the divine's acceptance or plan or contract. So something for you Scorpios here is shouting very, very loud now, and in this reading as well, that for the high priestess, justice, and temperance, it's here. But for the other party or things that actually triggered you in the past, all this happened for you to actually become this high priestess. And in order for you to receive this justice, you had to take a leap of faith. We are talking about faith, blind faith, believing in the invisible, not actually living by faith, not by sight, what the Bible says, the word of God. This is actually being considered crazy by many people because you caught maybe a good thing what other people were seeing around you in a relationship that was not good for you at all. It was fake and mischievous and deceiving and, with no love as well. You didn't see any fruit in it. I'm losing my voice again. You're wasting a lot of time and you're wasting a lot of resources and, investment and time and effort and goodness and mercy and kindness and everything, respect, everything that you had to put, you actually had to lose it. And because you understood the truth that was only given to yourself, you were judged by other people in this whatever relationship or commitment you were put into by your family or whatever society beliefs, so I don't know, programming, whatever you believe and how religious, or if you're religious or spiritual, it doesn't matter. But you got to the point of defending yourself, standing up for yourself in such a manner, very passionate, and building a conclusion or a conclusion given to you in this situation about your worth and your value and how much you actually invested and put up in the situation or in the situations with the family members, loved one, commitment, whatever, business. And this put you actually in a very uncomfortable place, maybe for some time, maybe for more than 7 years, lost in a commitment, in a relationship, in a marriage, in a business situation, whatever. All this is a waste. All this is wasted. You're not going to get it back because somebody was a victim. Somebody was not guilty. Somebody was innocent. And you're the only one, that maybe you were not brave enough to make a choice, but you didn't make that choice because you were stopped by the divine. And the divine actually pushed things in front of you to actually show you the truth, which was not easy. Or, you cannot actually accept this. There were lies and things hidden from you with the 6 of Swords in the reverse. People, they didn't want you to know the truth about something that happened to you behind your back. People, taking the truth away from you. They didn't want you to find something with the justice here, because justice is given to you now, this month starting, or it even started before this month is what I'm feeling as well. But a mental breakthrough actually was taken away from you. People, mind fucked you, sabotaged you in a certain way, in a certain, in a, you know, a pattern of thinking, in a matter of putting the truth or the situation, you know, giving it a turn in a different direction as result of, you know, whatever you are supposed to understand and to know in order for you to be moving forward. But somebody tried to stop you, Scorpios. But now this is actually not happening, my friend, male or female here. It depends on you as well, Scorpios, is what I'm feeling as well. And then I have a 4 of Wands in the reverse. Come on now, I have the 4 of Wands in the reverse, which is 11-11, and then the Lovers as well in the reverse. So this is a fake divine partner, somebody that wanted to infiltrate in this union that you're having with your partner. That's masculine energy or feminine energy as well. But this together is not, actually this is somebody that pretends, lies, deceives, steals, kills, destroy. Can you imagine to try to sabotage somebody's, you know, divine union? And this is what happened in this situation. The Judgment normally, it's actually being truthful and honest, because the angel comes and rings the trumpet to actually bring the dead from the ground, to give another chance. In reverse is not giving a chance. And this person that did this against you guys here, masculine and feminine energy, take it as it resonates in your, you know, story. This is a cursed person, actually. This person did exactly same or almost something similar against you guys, and it was brought with for the karma, for justice, to balance the act that was actually done in a past life for you. And you're not going to rebuild with this fakeness, with this, you know, the fake partner imposed by force, hidden, you know, motives, lies, truth that were hidden from you, facts that were hidden from you in order for you to try to put you in a confusion. But now with the Fool card here, even the feminine energy here, which is the High Priestess with the Justice and the Temperance, the Fool here, it means that you now know that you're not going to build a solid foundation with this person, never. Because this is denied, and this is denied from the divine, and now it probably is going to get clearer and clearer to you, Scorpios, at this time, starting this month, that something is going to happen that is going to show you, be a fool, because you're not actually trying to rebuild in this, you know, fake union or fake whatever, imposed, destructive. Because if you don't build with somebody, you tear down. Somebody that tear down everything in your life because they thought that you're not capable enough to see the difference, and because they did all these tricks and all this bullshit and all this deceiving energy, fakeness, you know. This actually in reverse is no love. It's just passion, carnal, sexual, you know, pleasure. It can be only about, you know, some type of position or being seen in a different, you know, light or aspect by the community, society that we live in as well. This puts you both, masculine and feminine, as well, through a, you know, a very, very tight place to actually go, because you were forced into experiencing, I believe, both masculine and feminine in their independent lives. Of course, one of the other from the other, you experience this type of relationships with people having hidden motives, hidden agendas, doing things behind your back, not seeing you worthy enough of nothing, but you are actually the channel that we're going to suck upon, and we're going to be actually clingy upon. We're going to manipulate you and mind fuck you, and, you know, hide some aspects and some things that of what we think truly about you, and you are our partner or whatever, wife, husband, fiance, whatever, business partner, whatever. And this is not only one relationship. There are different people and different factors in what I'm feeling here in this situation for you involved in this, union, in this divine partnership that I see here and that I feel here for you guys. And then I have, of course, the last card, which is Seven of Swords, that is underneath this Ace of Pentacles. And this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is somebody stealing from you, or you are stealing from yourself, one party of this, maybe the Gemini party here. It was a thief and a destroyer, as I said. And whatever this, third party or whatever energy that I feel that wanted to trigger you and push you in a wrong way here, with all the manipulation and deceit and lies and everything hidden, behind the back, all the, lies and, nasty and ugly things, untrue things that were told against you behind your back. I'm believing that it's against this High Priestess here, which is Divine Feminine. Somebody, Divine Feminine Scorpio is here. Somebody is actually your enemy, hidden enemy here, which can be this Gemini in reverse. This lovers in the reverse. This is somebody that is not a true lover. Is a true, probably, there are women that actually are the Black Widows. I can call this a Black Widow, somebody that goes into a relationship only to destroy the other party. If it doesn't actually, the situation that she doesn't manage to suck the life and the energy and the vitality from that person, the other person. This is a killer, a stealer of joy, a killer of, peace, harmony, friendship, whatever. This is a total demon from hell. I mean, energetically speaking, and, mentally, vibrationally as well. It's very, very, something very disgusting. It's what I'm feeling here as well. But you, as a High Priestess, you have Gemini and Virgo in your chart, my friend. When we talk about this lover in the reverse, it doesn't mean that it's going to influence you, or you are as well as this person. You are not this person. And you both guys in this union, this Emperor with the High Priestess here, and I put them together without realizing. Yeah. You guys actually have Gemini and Virgo and Sagittarius and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries mostly, both of you. Sagittarius, Pisces. Both you have Pisces, both you have Libra, both you have Pisces as well, but it can go to all the, but this is Aries as well for me. Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and manifestation of a divine union in the way that the divine has planned. And all the plan of the divine here on the first row, all these cards that I just, showed to you and I talked about, they are very, very powerful and, perfect in their place is what I'm feeling. This process of your, ascension, enlightenment, aligning within yourself, understanding who you truly are, going without fear within yourself, even if you are forced and pushed a little bit, by the divine to actually face a little bit what happened in past lives, what it was actually delivered to you and shown to you in the spiritual realm as well. 5D, 6D, 7D, 8D, 9D. I believe you can actually go to higher levels here of ascension. And this is not a joke. And then with this, a stealer and a killer of joy here, a wrecker of homes. This can be a wrecker of homes. This person in a past life wrecked your happiness, your divine union. This is what I'm feeling. I'm very honest, and believe me, this is really loud and clear for me in the cards and whatever I'm feeling, the impulse of whatever it's interpreted towards me and in me mentally and emotionally and spiritually, it just comes out of my mouth. I'm not going to even start and plan this because this is really clear for me. But I'm going to separate this energy that actually is the trigger of whatever happened for you guys in this union. because these are, I told you when I shuffled and I was talking to you in the beginning, these cards that I'm reading now, the second row here. These cards on the second row are the ones that came first, but I could not take them because I was mesmerized by the Empress and the Emperor, with the Magician, with the Knight of Swords, with the Temperance, with the High Priestess, with the Justice, with the Fool card, and with the Ace of Pentacles. When I saw these cards, I could not actually drop them from my hand, and the energy called me so vividly and so clear. Look at these powerful cards here for you guys, Scorpios. Tell me that you're not actually called by the divine, that you're not actually a god or a goddess on earth, that you don't know the truth, that the divine is not actually in your midst, that you're not actually one with the divine, that the divine is not showing you truly and justly from the spiritual realm what is actually owed to you in this lifetime, and what you actually got yourself into. You became this fool with no worries and without cares in this world, because you know what is actually coming through you and in this ascension and in this mighty experience, spiritual and three-dimensional experience here for you, Scorpios, because this is incredible, my peoples here. I am a Scorpio today, I'm telling you. I'm everything. This is wonderful, wonderful energy that I have here. And I'm telling you, this third party, this person here that I separate, that wanted to come first actually to show me in the beginning, what am I dealing with? I'm glad that it came in reverse, because now I could see it even more clearer. And I thank you, Spirit. I thank you, Divine, for showing me this wonderful reading. And look, I see the sun wanting to come out here for you, Scorpios. This is Leo card. This is the masculine energy, vibration energy here for you. Happiness, joy, fulfillment, inner child, the self, who you truly are within yourself, discovering that after a long, long, long time, even on this earth, on this life. And I see the star as well, which is the card of hope, the card of transformation, wish fulfillment, as well healing, transparency, being one with self as well. And then I see the moon, which is Cancer, which is the hidden subconscious mind, which is bringing past lives to the surface through the feminine energy here. And the feminine could actually be activated by the sun and the moon, and the star in the middle. The masculine feminine energy is brought together by the card of hope, of healing, restoration, new beginnings, fulfilling of all your wishes through hope, through faith, through belief, through love, taking the good with the bad, taking the masculine with the feminine, understanding the good and the evil, the shadow and the light, the greatest, ascension and experience in the spirit, through healing of whatever happened in the past life. Unbeknownst to you, maybe you knew it in a past life, maybe you are totally ignorant and innocent, and this is the justice that is brought to you here as a high priestess. For the feminine energy, I believe you're innocent in the past life, and the divine has seen everything that happened to you as feminine energy in a past life, against you, behind your back, in the way that you're stabbed, deceived, lied to, betrayed, murdered, killed, put out of the equation, whatever happened to you, Scorpios, in a past life as a divine feminine energy, as high priestess, as magician as well. For this partner of yours, he can be Aries with Gemini and Virgo here, or you both can have all these signs, predominantly in your chart. But now in the present moment for you, Scorpios, you're going to have a true clarity, revelation, illumination about something that is supposed to heal you, or you're the one healing yourself through your own Aquarius placements in your chart. But then in your feminine energy, you had to become the badass. because the divine has chosen this for you, and because you are already prepared in this lifetime to do this work, to actually heal yourself, release yourself from whatever burdens and misjudgments, failures, not seeing results because you didn't have a chance in a past life to actually finish whatever you agreed with the divine to come and fulfill in that past life. It doesn't matter what happened. You must know, as a high priestess, as a feminine energy here, you might know, and you are going to be connected through this healing card, this card of hope, with your masculine, with your feminine. Even you as a feminine energy with a high priestess as the moon, you're going to be the one that actually is going to take from darkness some things to this masculine, very shining, very bright, very happy, very spontaneous energy that is going to come on both of you guys, and is actually a reality between you two. You are the moon to his sun, and he's the sun of your, the light of your darkest, part of yourself, and you both balance each other and balance individually in your masculine and feminine, and you are able to balance completely through the temperance, justice, high priestess here, magician, even emperor. You can be emperor and high priestess both together. You are the sun and the moon and the star. You are a star in this plane of work, of mission that you're doing, Scorpios, and you're supposed to be this King of Cups, a masculine energy of emotions here with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. For you guys is very important in the masculine as well. Some love and balanced emotions are actually at place in this time for you guys, Scorpios. Maybe you decide to act as making peace in love, come with kindness and nurturing, and be forgiving, first of all towards yourself as a masculine, and then towards the other part, because in the occasion both of you guys did mistakes, and I'm not talking only in this lifetime. And then I have the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. I see here feeling very under attack by other people involved into your situation behind your back, with the energy that I saw here, with the Judgment in the reverse, the Lovers in the reverse, Six of Swords in the reverse, Four of Wands in the reverse, and then Seven of Swords, and then with the Seven of Wands in the beginning and the Hangman. You're in conflict. One of you guys feels abandoned and rejected, and the other one is feeling bruised and hurt and in dismay. He doesn't know what to do. He's trying right now, when he's actually in a mess in his life, he rejected or he fought against somebody that was actually destined and divinely guided towards him, and he was divinely guided towards the other person. You both mirroring, you both feeling and triggering one another in an aspect, or you were in the past and you still continue to actually, because one failed to actually get himself out of being involved with other people, family members, friends, close friends, whatever, so groups that he's the masculine can be actually dealing, or the feminine, it can be both. I can see the Tower here as well, and the Page of Cups. The all foundations are actually destroyed by the divine here, and you need to actually, both of you, the masculine and the feminine, need to right now contemplate about a message of love or intention of coming with love, with the King of Cups here as well. For you guys, Scorpios, love is the answer, I believe, for you, between you guys here, and forgiveness, and letting go of pride and ego and whatever hurt you still cling on from your past, from your childhood. Maybe you bring it from a past life as well. You could not be able, you could not see it clearly until now, to let it go or look into it, analyze it a little bit, and understand what it actually does to you in your situation. But if something, whatever you built in the past, it actually crumbled for you, male or female, masculine or feminine energies here, Scorpios, for you. I think it's best, is the best thing that could ever happen, because these people that were going behind you as masculine or feminine, if they were doing you harm and they were stealing from you, and they did this. I told you, I'm feeling that it comes with the Judgment in the reverse here, and the Lovers in the reverse, and the Justice, Present, Temperance, and the High Priestess. This is brought from a past life, and I'm not talking about the sun, the moon, and the star. You need to approach this situation with love, and maybe this is what is shown to you, one of the part, the masculine or the feminine here. You are supposed to take this cup with which is quite stinky now after, and a little bit fishy and everything. You should actually take it and, you know, correct it for yourself and actually apply it in your life maybe as well, because this is why the solid foundation, or whatever you built for a long time, and the divine actually decided to crumble it down for you in this relationship with the Lovers in the reverse, the Judgment in the reverse, the victim, and the, you know, the culprit, you know, putting guilt and, you know, the shame on other people, lies, deceit, and, you know, hidden truths and hidden things here, with a person that is a destroyer, destroys families, you know, and the destroyer can be the, you know, the devil energies for me as well, that actually you chose, or it was applied in your situation in a past life as well. But your true goal here, guys, is the 10 of Cups, Scorpios, and with the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Cups. True, very powerful cards as well. The Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, you are your own happiness here. And if you really want to come to this joy of happiness, family, union, reunion, you know, unity, fulfillment through the family, this is the 10 of Cups, because alone you can go quite a while when you're younger, but when you get to you know, a certain age, you want to see, you know, the family and the loved ones, your, you know, dear ones around you. And this is what the 10 of Cups, with age, we are actually starting to see things different, and we don't want to continue being by ourselves or being alone. And it's important how we see, you know, the people that we love, or who is that partner or that person that actually inspires you and can go in the long run with you until the end of your life, with the 10 of Cups. But this 10 of Cups, it needs to be, first of all, in you, Scorpios, and to be you. And then with the Wheel of Fortune, all the 4 fixed signs, maybe you are the one of the 4 fixed signs here, or all of them. But it's actually the card of destiny, a card that is a wheel that is coming into your favor here in this divine partnership, as I'm seeing. This is a divine timing card as well. Fulfilling your destiny, fulfilling, you know, a wish come true, wishing upon a star. It's a card of wish fulfillment as well for me, the Wheel of Fortune. It's a very fortunate, maybe you're gonna win, and, you know, if you play, if you believe in, you know, playing, you know, lottery tickets or something, maybe it's the time for you to look into this, Scorpios, at this time as well. And then the Queen of Cups. So we have a match here with a Queen of Cups and King of Cups. As you can see, the same water match. You have found your match, but you cannot actually see it, a Scorpio male, because the first card, let's talk about it, is the card of Aries here, the card of the Emperor. As a masculine energy here, you were the one stopped actually in your tracks, but by a Lovers in reverse, Judgment in reverse, 6 of Swords in the reverse, 4 of Wands in the reverse. Somebody that actually, you know, attacked you or forced you to stand up for yourself, and a person, a situation that actually put you in a very uncomfortable, you know, place of meditation, illumination, you know, forcing you to see something that you were not seeing or perceiving before in the same way, because of the circumstances of this Lovers in the reverse, as I said, Judgment in the reverse, 6 of Swords in the reverse, 4 of Wands in the reverse, and 7 of Swords upright here. The Emperor has learned a very big lesson, and you are going to learn a very big lesson, Scorpios, starting this month. And maybe it's a time for you to actually balance your emotions through the Temperance, get high, enlightened in the High Priestess, in the feminine energy. Receive your justice, receive it finally, because it's all yours and you deserve it. Take a leap of faith, jump, not necessarily jump from the cliff, nobody says that, but take a leap of faith in love, and manifest something that you never manifested before. It's what I'm seeing for you, Scorpios. This is a very powerful and very spiritual and very, loving and, balanced reading that I'm very proud of. Just try to avoid actually having mental conflicts with yourself. Just clear your mind and just free the thoughts by the end of the month with the Libra full moon and the 28th of March. Try to actually release that, Scorpios. Have clarity of thoughts. Just don't nag yourself. Don't be negative. Try to see the situation from different perspective or different points of view. Give yourself a chance. Give this partnership a chance. Don't be negative. Don't be pessimistic. Don't see the nagging, ways of, oh, it's never going to happen to me. I don't see this going through. Actually, you have to see this going through, because this is all you, and you deserve this. Justice says it. Temperance says it. High Priestess says it. The Fool just says, here we go, let's go and jump. Ace of Pentacles, it's manifestation, clear, tangible manifestation, a different path, a different way for you guys to actually be together and fulfill your dreams, your true happiness. Here with the 10 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, Leo, Scorpio, which is you, you're a fixed sign. You're quite negative polarity you have, but you'll have to change this polarity, this negativity into positivity, into actually putting yourself in the position of winning. And then we have Taurus and Aquarius. With all the 4 fixed sign, we have the same suit, which is water, emotions, balancing, love, nurturing, compassion, mercy, kindness, everything in the water suit here that is yours, Scorpios. And then we have the Sun with the Magician, with the Emperor in the 3D, with the Knight of Swords, which is a message of truth and a truthful intent of communication, actually straight and forward, which is really good. It can be a little bit, crazy and pushy and very unexpected, but don't freak out as well. The Star, healing and, having hope and faith in the situation. And then, bringing as well the shadow side. Why not? Talking about some other things that are real, and each and every side of us truly understood when they were put into this uncomfortable position here with the Hangman. But this is what I have for you for this month. I hope you are going to have an excellent month. I hope you're going to be inspired. You're going to find the love within yourselves, and I hope you take good care of yourself. I love you guys very much. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't so far, if you enjoyed this video. And please leave me a comment. I would really appreciate it, guys. I will talk to you very, very soon. Bye for now.